Hey everybody, it's Al. So today I wanted to take a look at creating this helical groove here along this cylinder. It's actually really simple to do. If we look at my steps here, if I just undo what I've done and turn my wireframe on, you can kind of see the steps. We started with, let me turn my axis display on. I'll go to a top view. Okay, so I started with a slot shape out of the shape library, and then I just moved it to center, moved it back a little bit, deleted some geometry. I drew one circle on the front of the part, another offsetted circle, did an extrude curve to extrude the shape up, cut it away with an extrude cut. Then I went ahead and extruded a curve again for the solid, and then created a pattern. So I rotated these around and made copies, and then I booleaned it away. So those were the steps that were used to create this. So let's go ahead and start from scratch. Okay, so we're going to go to Other, Shape Library. We're going to use a slot and say OK. Here we can change the width of the slot. Here we can change the length of the slot. And then this one here is for the angle of the slot. So I just put it on a 45, but you could make it, any angle you may want it to be. And we'll say OK. So that was step number one. Step number two, I just joined a line between here and here. And I did a translate and sketch enter. So we're going to pick the center of this and move that to 0. And we'll say OK. From here, what I did is I just moved this back a little bit. So, we're going to do like maybe a drag. We're just going to pull it away from the face of the part. And we'll say OK. And then we'll delete this geometry here. So that's the first piece. The second thing we're going to do here is we're going to go to the side. And we're going to draw a circle. So we'll make this one a 1-inch circle, and we'll say OK. And this one's going to be a 125, and we'll say OK. So those are those two portions of geometry. Now we have our extrude function. So we'll do surface, extrude curve, shift click to get this one here. We'll pull this up the line, and we'll say OK. The next one is going to be solid, extrude cut. We'll click on our circle and we'll intersect these two bodies here, and we'll say OK. So that gives us that one. Then we're going to do an extrude curve. We'll select this one here and we'll say OK. So that gives us those there. OK. So we're almost done. The last thing we need to do here is to do a rotate. So we'll do utilities rotate. Select our shape. We want to go around in red. Red would be for X. So we'll say 360 divided by 5. Okay, we can add our copies. We have 4 copies. It's going to be around 0. We choose OK. So that gives us that geometry there. And then the last thing we're going to do is solid subtract. Keep the shape that we want to, or click on the shape we want to keep. And then we can select all the ones that we want to get rid of. We can show a preview here to make sure that it looks the way that we want it to. It does. We're going to choose OK and then cancel. And that's just a quick lesson on how to draw some helical slots around an OD. Look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Thanks.